written anywhere to marry who you love. You are rather commanded to love who you marry. Because love is a... You see young people show up and say, I love him, I love him. A godless man who has no destiny. I love you, I cannot do without him. And they didn't write it. Who told you that you should marry who you love? If the person God chooses for you, you love him, that's good. But whether love or no love, you marry because that is the will of God for you. When you find the will of God, you begin to train your emotion to align with the will of God. So when we are joining people in marriage, we don't ask, do you love him? We don't join people based on emotion. We join people based on covenant. And so when God is prosecuting marriage, the marriage contract is based on the covenants of God. It's not based on your feeling. If it is based on your feeling, the moment you love him, you are married. But God will not recognize that emotion until you follow the ordinances of the kingdom. Because when you follow, as you get married, after 5 years, you will discover that thing you are feeling is no longer there. You now discover that feeling is for 6 months. When you come back from honeymoon and she becomes pregnant, the shape will change. Those things you were looking at that led you into the marriage, you discover they are not part of the contract. And even if the man you married with a big chest and a slim tummy, after 10 years, you will discover that there are so many layers of the tummy that you didn't see. The woman you saw that was walking like this, after 5 years, you will discover layers that you didn't see. So at that point, even if you stop loving, you will still keep marrying. Because the covenant is not based on emotion. It's based on the oracles of God. And so, when God begins to train you in life,